my god, oh 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 my god. Oh my god, hey. Jeremy Jordan, look at us, twinning. There you go, this is your moment. Oh my god, hey. Welcome back to my theatre-themed YouTube channel. My name is Mickey Jo. I am a theatre critic. I am a theatre content creator. We don't have time. Does anyone remember, less than a month ago perhaps, when I came on here, sat down and told you all that we were in a crisis because there were multiple musical theatre proshots swirling somewhere in the internet that had yet to be released, had yet to see the light of day, about which we had had basically no news. And one of those, in fact, one of the ones I was most passionate about wanting to see, was a recording of a concert version of Bonnie and Clyde that I got to go and see in person at Theatre Royal Drury Lane in January of some previous year. Time has lost all meaning. I'm very excited. Here's what I said at the time. It was just such a fantastic night of theatre. I really hope that this A, exists somewhere, and B, is actually going to be seen. Can we start a campaign to tweet the Bonnie and Clyde accounts about where this in? Because I feel very passionately about this one. Well, basically as soon as I posted that video, people started to comment down below, get in touch with me privately, and email me with updates about some of these projects, including Bonnie and Clyde. So I confess I did get a little bit of a tip off that today's news was coming a few weeks ago, I think, because someone sent me confirmation that it was booked with some sort of a cinema registry. I was like, that is very exciting. But then it got even more exciting because the producers of the proshot, who discernibly are different to the producers of the Bonnie and Clyde like ongoing UK tour, because I guess this is being produced as a somewhat separate entity, got in touch with me and sent me the trailer, which I will be showing you as part of today's video. But basically we're going to talk about this news, we're going to talk about what to expect from this and why it's so exciting. If you are meeting me for the first time, my name is Mickey Jo. I am obsessed with all things theatre. I am a theatrical content creator here on YouTube, but you can also find me on other social media platforms like Instagram, like TikTok, like X. And since we're going to be talking about how exciting it is to be able to stream musical theatre worldwide today, I would be remiss if I didn't tell you that you can currently buy streaming tickets to my first ever live show that will be happening later this month on the 26th of May at the Phoenix Arts Club in London. But if you're not going to be in London, and in fact the show is sold out anyway, you can buy a streaming ticket at one of the links in the description of this video. But that's not what we're here to talk about. We're here to talk about the fact that the Bonnie and Clyde proshot is happening. And the first thing I think you need to know about this, as I said in that previous video about all of the missing proshots, is that this is basically Bonnie and Clyde the proshot. Like, yes, it was a concert production, but if you know anything about Nick Winston and the way that he has been directing these concert stagings like Death Note, like Your Lie in April, other Frank Wildhorn written shows, you will know that these are barely concerts. They're not really semi-staged. They are basically fully staged. Nobody has scripts, nobody has music stands, it is fully costumed, there are props, it is choreographed, there is entire staging. Like, it's basically the show that ended up transferring to the West End and is currently on tour around the UK. It is also, to my mind, having seen it at that concert at the Arts Theatre at the Garrick and then on the UK tour, though there has been considerable talent across all of these, I think the filmed version is probably the strongest collection of performers that the show has had. You have Jeremy Jordan recreating his original Broadway performance as Clyde, a role that offered him the opportunity to combine all of the things that he does so well. You have that angry young man quality, but you have the Jeremy Jordan charismatic comedy of it all. You also get the gorgeous soaring high tenor vocal tone, and he was joined by Frances Mailey McCann in a real star-making performance that launched her career essentially. She went on to star in the West End runs of the show, but here's a fun fact for you. I actually saw the second night of this concert, and people who had been on the first night, and maybe I was even hearing this after the dress rehearsal, were talking about how sensational she was in this show. And it's true, she really, I think, had to rise to the occasion in stepping into this concert alongside the show's original Broadway star. She was representing for the West End, and she was fantastic in this role. Then you have the brilliant supporting cast. You have George Maguire, who has always been great as Buck, and you have Natalie McQueen, who did the Arts run and not the Garrick run, which meant she isn't on the cast recording. Jodie Steele, fabulous as Blanche at the Garrick run, but Natalie McQueen was so funny, and I'm thrilled that not only her very Dolly Parton-ready vocals have been captured now in this proshot recording, but also all of her comedy line readings, because she was just brilliant. I personally am delighted that we will once again be able to enjoy her delivery of the line, "Not you, not me, not that poor misguided trash he picked up last night." Honestly, every moment she has in the show is gold dust, and the strength of the ensemble and the number of people, I was just looking it up, and like the talent I had forgotten was a part of this concert. Like Debbie Currup was in this concert, and Gillian Bevan was in this concert, and Eloise Davies was in this concert. And another star who didn't end up doing the West End run of the show, but is about to be seen in the West End again in Next to Normal, Trevor Dion Nicholas, singing the role of the preacher, which I can tell you obviously sounded it sensational. Again, I am glad that that has been preserved for posterity. I'm glad we have this recording of the show, especially for it having been a short-lived Broadway show that went on to have West End success. I think those things are really interesting to study from an industry perspective. And in general, I'm also always Team Proshot, as I know many of you are as well, because, you know, it's just good for so many reasons. Theatre fans from around the globe, I'm talking to you now, you get to enjoy this alongside us. Everyone gets to celebrate this together. You know, there was this beautiful moment during the pandemic when people were creating theatre online that, yes, everyone was separated and people couldn't physically be together in that communal act of sharing a piece of theatre, but it also brought a lot of people together in ways that hadn't previously been possible. And we've lost a little bit of that, I think, in reverting immediately to exactly how it was before. And I know that a lot of theatre fans worldwide are saddened and frustrated. I've seen comments even this morning that people can't get to shows that sound fantastic that they would love to see because it's just too far away. And that's not even like countries on the other side of the world. I'm sure there are people in parts of the UK that just can't afford to make it to London, so have to wait for a tour. There are people in the US. Maybe you can't make it to New York. Maybe the tour stops of a national tour aren't even coming that near to you. Or it is, but theatre prices aren't necessarily affordable, and that's why something like a proshot is so valuable. As well as preserving the performances, preserving the work, and giving us a record of that show that everyone can enjoy. I mean, how much was musical theatre changed by the availability of the Legally Blonde proshot back in the day? I'm just saying. So, yay for this news. I meant to come on here and read the press release, and I've just been excitedly riffing on the idea that this is happening. Let me actually give you some more details about this. Where is it? I have been sent it. Here we go. Okay, David Treatment Creative, in association with Steam Motion and Sound, presents Bonnie and Clyde the Musical, filmed live, with a gorgeous photo of Jeremy and Francis. Oh, I'd forgotten how great this looked. And as they should, they are calling this a fully staged production of the hit musical. Correct. That is correct. Streaming on demand will begin Monday, June 24th, 2024. Okay, starring Jeremy Jordan and Frances Maynard McCann, filmed live at Theatre Royal Drury Lane. I know, I was there. Timing-wise, it's going to be available from Monday, June 24th, beginning 9 a.m. Eastern Time or 2 p.m. British Time, for those of you watching 2 p.m. British Summer Time. The two sold-out concerts in London, directed by Nick Winston, made way for Bonnie and Clyde the Musical to become a theatrical sensation in the UK. Correct. After extended seasons at London's Arts Theatre, the show transferred to the Garrick. I saw both of them before heading out on a nationwide tour where it is currently playing in 30 venues across the UK and Ireland. And if you want to know a little bit more about the tour cast and how the show compares, then you can go and watch my review of that here on my channel. By the way, wink wink, nudge nudge. Oh, we have a statement from Jeremy Jordan, who is currently starring in The Great Gatsby on Broadway as Jay Gatsby. What a busy man he is. How did you find time for this, Jeremy Jordan? I'm joking. He's a bear. It says, playing Clyde Barrow in Bonnie and Clyde the Musical has been one of the highlights of my career. I was delighted to reprise the role alongside the fantastic Frances Maynard McCann as Bonnie for a special concert staging at Theatre Royal Drury Lane in 2022. There you go. That was the year. 2 years ago. Wow. And I'm beyond thrilled to be able to share that version of the show with audiences worldwide. Frances says, having the opportunity to play Bonnie Parker in the premiere of Bonnie and Clyde in London has been one of the highlights of my career, and she was so good. And playing the role alongside the original Clyde, Broadway star Jeremy Jordan, was such an incredible experience. I'm thrilled and excited to share our concert from the Drury Lane Theatre in the West End with audiences across the world. Some words from producer David Treatment now. For many, exposure to musical theatre begins at home or in school, and my hope is that worldwide audiences will bring Bonnie and Clyde into their auditoriums and living rooms. We were able to capture an extraordinary presentation of this beloved show in an unusually vital way. Ooh, there is an electricity that courses through the performances that we were able to translate to the screen through the excellence of the artists involved at every level of the production. I mean, that's nice. And it makes me very excited to watch it as well. I mean, they had an audience for this, which is like, when we talk about the quality of different pro shots and the ones that work and the ones that don't really, I think one of the biggest components to success is being able to capture that energy and that electricity. And by the sounds of it, they may have done just that. Where did I get to? While nothing can replace the live experience, our film harnesses the power of cinema to capture its essence, preserving the energy of live performance while embracing the advantages of film, delivering both the danger and excitement of the stage alongside the intimacy and intention of the camera at a price that is more financially accessible. You know, that's just what I was saying. Then we have some information about more of the cast members. I forgot that Jeremy Seacombe was in this. I forgot that Liam Tamney was in this. Again, vocals. Vocals for days. Months, in fact. Then we have more information about the show's co-producers, the producers of the original live concerts. Oh, and pre-orders for Bonnie and Clyde the Musical filmed live can be made now at bonnieclydelive.com. Oh, I bet they've already gone live on socials as well. Let's have a look. Is it Bonnie Clyde Live? Okay, that one's the tour, that was the fan account. Oh yes, there it is, Bonnie Clyde Live on Instagram, and I assume similar on other social media platforms. Nice. Now, as I mentioned, I have seen a sneaky preview of the trailer already, but it would be rude of me not to share it with you, so here it is.
All right, this here's a hold-up. Every place that we go,
And public opinion is Bonnie and Clyde are heroes.
in Texas, this is my
Man, I want you right now.
no plan B.
They ain't never gonna catch him. No one drives like Clyde.
This dag world will remember us.
This cold world will remember us.
No way they won't
Okay, while you've been enjoying that trailer, I have been checking out the website that was in the press release, bonnieclydelive.com, and there are some very exciting things on here. Not only do I love this artwork, it's kind of giving Star Wars, you know, the old Star Wars posters with all of the faces in like a pile on top of each other. You get the idea. But I also have some more info for you here on ticketing. So you can get early access now for, it's showing to me £13. I don't know what the equivalent price is going to be in dollars, but something similar, a little bit more, because dollars run a little bit higher. The film is currently available for pre-order only. Pre-order by June 1st for early access, and to be entered for a chance to win a trip to New York City for the film premiere. How exciting, how exciting. Once available, you will have 30 days to start watching your rental and 3 days to finish it. Or 3 days to watch it back to back to back to back to back. No television provider needed. Your rental will be available on whatever device you like. And we have merchandise, you guys. We have pre-sale exclusive merchandise. Oh my god. Wow, they have a lot of merch items. They have more merch items here than a lot of shows. Okay, so the pre-sale exclusives, we have a poster and ad-free ticket bundle, so you get the poster with a version of the show, or you can get a Remember Me sweatshirt that comes with a version of the show as well, or they're calling it a Clyde hat, but it says Bonnie and Clyde on the front that again comes with streaming of the show as well. Those are all the pre-sale exclusive merchandise items, and then we have a Prohibition glass, we have a magnet, we have a Bonnie and Blanche's bucket hat that says you love who you love. Oh, you know I love a bucket hat, you guys. There's a Barrow Gang classic tee that says Blanche and Buck and Bonnie and Clyde, a cash grab tote. Take it to the theatre, don't take it to a bank. We have a banknote tote, we have a Bonnie beanie. Oh, that's white with the Bonnie and Clyde. I've never seen them do white merchandise with the logo in black and orange. That's very cute. I could wear that skiing if I skied. I don't ski. They're calling this a moonshine mug. There's a unisex t-shirt, a unisex hoodie. These are all very cute. When is the last time you saw a proshot being this produced? This is exciting. And it's also a slightly different version of the logo, I think, with this slight overlapping of Bonnie and Clyde. That's interesting. Let me find out a little bit more about this competition to go to New York. I dare say this is probably only for American entrants. Yeah, entrants must be 18 years of age or older at the time of promotion and live in the continental United States. But if that applies to you, it says they are looking for the most wanted fans to join us at the premiere of Bonnie and Clyde the Musical, filmed live on June 23rd, 2024 in New York City. Okay, so it starts streaming from the 24th, did I say? And there's going to be a premiere on the 23rd. One lucky grand prize winner and a guest will win transportation to NYC along with a hotel stay, a special ride to the premiere, tickets to the film premiere celebration, and a meet and greet with our stars. So I'm guessing Jeremy Jordan, and I don't know, maybe they're flying Francis over as well. That's exciting. Oh, and probably Frank Wildhorn will be there as well, who I got to meet recently, by the way. Lovely man, very talented. 5 second place prize winners will win VIP ticket packages, so you'll get to see it as well. Increase your chances by pre-ordering the film and or posting on Instagram or TikTok why it should be you. I obviously am based in the UK, and I'm lucky enough to be able to go to New York various times. I think it would be really cool if someone got to win this who has maybe never been to New York before, and as part of this they got to also go and see their first Broadway show. That would be so cool. Wouldn't it also be cute if someone from this comment section got to win as well? That would be fun. Let me know if you enter. I will root for you from the other side of the Atlantic. There are 3 ways to win. 3. You get 1 entry for the pre-sale purchase. So it's basically pushing the pre-sale. That's what's happening here. You get 1 entry for entering on the website and 1 entry for entering via social media by commenting on our sweepstakes announcement video using the hashtag #MostWantedFan, along with an additional entry for every person tagged in the comments per the official rules. And then you have more information there in the terms and conditions. But fun! Anyway, that I think is pretty much what I wanted to come on here and tell you. I just thought it would be fun to follow up from, manifesting that this proshot would get released to, it turns out I actually literally manifested it, and a month later we're getting news that it's really happening. This is a yay for Bonnie and Clyde fans. This is a yay for people who didn't know they were Bonnie and Clyde fans but are about to become Bonnie and Clyde fans because they get to see the show. This is a yay for theatre fans worldwide. I'm excited about this, and you should be as well. This was a really fantastic concert. I was there. I am so glad that more people get to experience that now as well. Thank you for watching this video. Stay tuned for more theatre news, Broadway and West End, coming soon to my channel. If it is breaking the stagey internet, you know you're going to hear about it here. Make sure you're subscribed with the notifications turned on, and maybe I'll have more to tell you soon about the Bonnie and Clyde proshot. Hopefully I get to watch it when it comes out. Maybe I'll get in touch with the producers and see if I can watch it before and let you know what I think about it, kind of like a review style video. Or because I think I already reviewed the concert back when I saw it, which is going to be a really old video here on my channel if anyone wants to dig that one up. I might do something like I did with Come From Away, where it's like my 10 favourite things about it. Let me know what kind of a video you would want to see. Anyway, I hope that you've enjoyed. Comment with all of your thoughts down below, and I hope that everyone is staying safe and that you have a stagey day. For 10 more seconds, I'm MickeyJoTheatre. Oh my god, hey. Thanks for watching, have a stagey day. Subscribe!